Now it is my pleasure to introduce the president of Georgia Gwinnett College, Dr. Jan L. Joseph.
Good morning, and welcome to Georgia Gwinnett College Spring Commencement Ceremony. I am Dr. Jan Joseph, President of GGC. And commencements like this one today are my favorite moments as president of this institution, because our leadership team, our faculty, and our staff join you, our families around the world, to celebrate today more than 900 graduates. That's what an applause. Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our ceremony, please join me in welcoming some notable people in attendance. First, we recognize the Peachtree Ridge High School Color Guard and those who are attending today who have served in the military. Would you all please stand and wave at us if you can, so we can give you a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you. We don't take your service for granted, and I want to call out my new special friend, Mr. John White, who I met this morning. Thank you for your service, because on behalf of the GGC community, we thank you. Now it's time that you can join me in recognizing some distinguished guests. Please stand as your names are called, and please remain standing. And audience, please hold your applause until everyone is recognized. First up, the Honorable Sean Still, Georgia State Senate. The Honorable Segun Adenye, Georgia State Representative. The Honorable Shelley Hodgkinson, Georgia State Representative. The Honorable Dewey McLean, Georgia State Representative. The Honorable David Still, Mayor of the City of Lawrenceville. The Honorable Victoria Jones, Lawrenceville City Council. The Honorable Austin Matt Thompson, City of Lawrenceville Council. Dr. Carlton Buchanan Jr., Chair of the GGC Foundation Board of Trustees, and members of the GGC Foundation Board of Trustees. Mr. Jose Perez, member of the Georgia Gwinnett Foundation Board of Trustees and former University System of Georgia Regent. Tom Willard, Chair of the GGC Alumni Board and also members of the GGC Alumni Board. Members of the Board of Visitors of our schools of business, education, liberal arts, health science, and technology. Members of the GGC President's Advisory Council. And Dakota Merriman, Student Government Association President. And of course, let's recognize our student speaker, Laura Davis. We appreciate your support, your generosity, and commitment to us. Thank you all for spending time with us today. I also extend, please be seated. I also extend a warm welcome to the Georgia State Representative Pedro Pete Marin, who will give the keynote address later in the program. Graduates, you have anticipated this day for a long time, and it's finally here. Yeah, you are the first graduating class that persevered through the pandemic. You are the resilient class of students who decided to move forward. Yes, you are those students who decided to move forward despite the chaos that our world faced in 2020. You were confronted with many uncertainties and challenges, but you didn't give up. You refused to be deterred from completing your degree. And today, we join you in celebrating your dedication and the start of the next stage of your journey. At this time, I want to acknowledge and show my appreciation to our GGC leadership, our faculty, and our staff. To the GGC cabinet members and deans here on the stage behind me, I see how hard you work to ensure GGC students, faculty, and staff have the resources needed to sustain our operations, our academic programs, and of course, to provide our students with the tools they need to succeed. Thank you all. To the faculty, I appreciate your tireless efforts to ensure our students receive a quality education and enter the workforce well prepared. Because of you, these students and their families and future generations will excel for many years to come. I also want to express my sincere gratitude to the GGC staff members who volunteered for today's ceremony and those who diligently work behind the scenes every day to support our students. Your commitment is commendable and it does not go unnoticed. And finally, to you all in our audience, the parents and guardians, the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, the sisters, the brothers, cousins, and friends. The class of 2024 wants to say something to you. So students, please stand and show your families how much you appreciate their sacrifices on your behalf. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone. We're going to have lots of time for screaming coming up soon. But for now, please be seated. Now, let me share a little bit about the students who are sitting among you. First, let me start with Nicholas Brown. Would Nicholas please stand? Yes, and the camera is going to find Nicholas. We want to show him off. At nearly 4 years old, Nicholas Brown nearly lost his life twice after he and his father were involved in a horrific car accident. Even though Nicholas has spent his entire life recovering from those injuries, he decided to attend GGC knowing how challenging it would be to complete his degree. It has now been 10 years, and today Nicholas will receive a Bachelor of Science degree in history with a concentration in United States history and minors in business administration and geography. Yes. Nicholas plans to pursue his master's degree in library and information science. Nicholas, you have an amazing testimony of succeeding in higher education regardless of challenging circumstances. We wish you and your family all the best that life has to offer. Congratulations. Please be seated. Next one up, Lois Sose. Please stand. They're so proud of you. I hear them. Lois will tell you that she had not planned to attend college after graduating high school. But she is a woman full of compassion, and faith brought her to GGC and her hard work and dedication to her graduation today. Lois's encounter with an unsheltered person on the streets sparked a fire in her to further her education. The reality of poverty and homelessness gave her motivation to advocate for the less fortunate. When she arrived at GGC, Lois joined the SGA and revamped the Sociology Club, renaming it the Grizzlies Organization for Human Services. She also increased its membership from 5 to 30 students. Today, we are delighted to celebrate Lois earning her bachelor's degree in human services with a concentration in social work and a minor in sociology. She plans to attend school further to do her clinical social work degree. Lois, thank you for the legacy you leave behind for your fellow Grizzlies and for your selfless service to others. Congratulations. Sadly, a special individual is not with us to receive his diploma today. But we want to take a moment to pay homage to one of our local fallen police officers and a fellow student of the graduating class of 2024. Georgia State Trooper Jimmy Seneska tragically lost his life in the line of duty in January. Jimmy impacted the lives of so many of our GGC community and beyond. In 2021, he saved a citizen's life, and we featured an article about his bravery in our college magazine. We grieve his loss and wish he could have been here with us to receive his Bachelor of Science degree in criminal justice with a minor in political science. But we are honored and touched that Jimmy's family members are here in his memory, and they're here to accept his well-earned degree posthumously. Also here to acknowledge Jimmy's service and to recognize his greatest accomplishments are the members of the GGC Police, Atlanta Police Department, and the Georgia State Patrol. Would you all please stand around the room? Thank you. Thank you for sharing this significant day with us and the Soneska family. On behalf of the GGC family, thank you for protecting our communities and for the many unknown and known sacrifices you make every day. We appreciate you all. To the Soneska family, thank you for sharing Jimmy with us. He was a light, and we know his light would continuously shine through you and everyone he touched while here at GGC. We appreciate all of you and your attendance here today. Now, yes, another round of applause. Thank you. And now it's time to hear from one of your fellow graduates. Our student speaker is Laura Davis. Laura graduated from high school in Venezuela in 2015 and began attending college. However, due to civil unrest, she and her family left the country in 2018 and immigrated to the United States. She enrolled at GGC in 2021 to complete her education. Today, Laura will receive a Bachelor of Science in Psychology with honors. She plans to pursue a doctorate in psychological research and eventually teach at the collegiate level. We would welcome her back to GGC. So please join me at this point in welcoming Laura to the podium. Laura.
Thank you, President Joseph, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, family and friends, and the graduating class of 2024. Woo! As I stood in line at Colombia's immigration office, which bordered my beloved but devastated country of Venezuela, the words of Simón Bolívar echoed from the walls. To achieve victory, it has always been essential to tread the path of sacrifices. With my fellow Venezuelans beside me, and while holding a single suitcase filled with dreams and expectations, I couldn't help but feel the weight of those words as I embarked on the journey ahead. Little did I know that such an experience will be the beginning of a journey that will lead me to stand before you today, honoring and representing Georgia Gwinnett College class of 2024. You see, I had almost completed my bachelor's degree in my home country, so I had to start college all over again and in a different language. Not so fun. Well, I was overcoming the hurdles of returning to school in the US as an immigrant, and in the middle of uncertainty during the pandemic, GGC opened its doors for me to start dreaming again about becoming educated in this country. Being part of GGC's community felt like finding a place where my dreams matter more than my circumstances, and where my ethnic background was perceived as a superpower rather than a weakness. Most importantly, GGC showed me that it does not matter where you come from, what language you speak, the color of your skin, or the zeros in your bank account, but your willingness to work hard, to be patient, and to desire to learn. Those are the only requirements to succeed within its walls, and I'm sure those are the qualities represented by each of my fellow graduates. During my time on campus, I connected with inspiring, admirable and insightful individuals, both faculty and students alike. GGC's diverse community gave me the unique chance to expose myself to different cultures and points of view that deeply changed me. Its students welcomed me with acceptance and respect, making me feel like I belong in this distant place from home. And its faculty gave me the space to grow, analyze, and critically think about myself and the world around me. It was within its walls where I had the privilege to meet my most brilliant mentors. Their passion, care, and intelligence taught me and inspired me not to settle for less than I'm capable and to always remind myself that I am enough to conquer anything that comes my way. Our faculty, along with my awesome classmates, gave me the confidence I was missing as an international and bilingual student. They made me feel valuable and truly seen. And I am sure many of you can relate to this experience. To me, our faculty truly represents GGC's pillar of service. And at this time, I invite my fellow graduates of 2024 to join me in thanking the college faculty and its staff for everything they have done to inspire and encourage us in our pursuit of our degrees and our futures. Please, a round of applause. Leaving everything I knew and had accomplished in my native Venezuela due to a heartbreaking and terrifying humanitarian crisis was the scariest yet most valuable sacrifice I've made to enrich my personal and professional life. It led me to not only conquer my dreams against all odds, but find a place where I could comfortably do so at Georgia Gwinnett College. So I would like to leave by reflecting back on Simón Bolívar's words and the essence of his message. To achieve victory, it has always been essential to tread the path of sacrifices. Every single decision in our lives, in case you have not noticed, is tied up to a trade-off. When a path is chosen, others are lost. When a choice is made, the consequences that follow are unique. Compromising is sacrificing. And as Bolívar said, sacrifice is necessary to achieve victory. Pursuing higher education is both a challenge and a sacrifice. And I am convinced that no one among the class of 2024 will be sitting in this room if we hadn't sacrificed our comfort, time, finances, and pleasures to become a better prepared version of ourselves, to choose the path in education and knowledge above all of the other options, to take the long way rather than the easy way. And as we have made sacrifices, so have the loved ones who have been with us all these years. Class of 2024, let us thank our families and friends for helping us achieve our higher education dreams. Please, a round of applause. To my academic advisor and dear friend, Dr. Stephanie Wright, thank you for being the female example of courage and determination that every woman needs. To my family, my parents, who have been the foundation of who I am today. They not only brought me to this world, but also inspired me, supported me, and motivated me to reach my full potential, to follow my dreams no matter how big or small. For this, I will eternally be grateful. A mi familia, mis padres, quienes han sido la base de quien hoy soy. Ellos no solo me trajeron a este mundo, sino también me inspiraron, apoyaron y motivaron a alcanzar todo mi potencial, a perseguir mis sueños sin importar su tamaño. Gracias. To my best friend and life partner, Drew, this road would have been significantly steeper without you. Thank you for being there every step of the way. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my fellow Venezuelans and immigrants from all nations. Your remarkable resilience is of deep inspiration to me. Thank you. Clearly, it's really moving. Walking through GGC's campus for the first time filled me with hope and determination. Standing here fills me with a profound sense of pride and humility. I am deeply thankful for the opportunities for growth that GGC has offered. I will carry its 4 pillars of leadership, scholarship, service, and creativity with me wherever life takes me. I know they will be useful, as they will serve as a reminder of where I come from and how far I've come. Class of 2024, the degrees we receive today are the biggest victory in our academic and personal journeys, and we owe it to ourselves to make this experience worthy. Always remember, sacrifices, although they might represent loss, they also, and more importantly, represent gain. Life, it's full of decisions. Some of them are easier or more important than others. Know this, each one of those decisions will carry its dose of sacrifice within them. Do not let that stop you. Instead, let that inspire you. Let that inspire you to focus on the gain rather than the loss. Let that inspire you to make every single decision in your life meaningful. Let that inspire you to become the person who you aspire to be at the cost of who you are now. Today's sacrifices lead to tomorrow's accomplishments. Go make them worth it. And always, go be great. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura, for sharing your inspiring experiences with us. I admire your resilience, and I wish you all the best. And again, congratulations on a job well done. Now I'm delighted to welcome our keynote speaker. First, I must say that Representative Pete Marin, his connection began way back with GGC because he supported the legislation that created our college back in 2005. So he's part of the reason we're all sitting here today. We have his support even to this day. Because just last March, he co-sponsored a House bill which recognized GGC for educating and preparing its students for success in their future careers. It was introduced, passed, and adopted. So there are many reasons to admire Pete's service to our community, and more information on his career can be found in your commencement program. But for now, let me give a warm welcome, and I ask you to join me as we welcome the Honorable Pedro Pete Marin to the microphone.
Good morning. Buenos dias. I am honored and humble to be your commencement speaker. Thank you, President Jan Joseph, for entrusting me with this incredible responsibility. This is not a task I take lightly, for you have asked me to share some meaningful thoughts to the class of 2024. Hopefully, my words will resonate with you in some way, that what I have to offer ring true to you and serve as a reminder of your greatness and incredible future that awaits you. Before I begin, allow me a moment to thank all the dignitaries in the audience and on stage, members of the Board of Regents, GGC leadership, faculty, and staff. Thank you for choosing a profession where you get to transform life and communities. To the parents, caregivers, family, partners, friends of the graduating class of 2024, You too had a great impact in your graduates today. A la familia, amigos, padres de los estudiantes graduándose hoy, gracias por su inversión, atención hacia sus estudiantes. These graduates did not reach this moment alone. You were there every step of the way. To all of you, we say thank you. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge and thank my wife, Nereida, who has been my rock for over 4 decades. Whatever success I have enjoyed or whatever pain I endure, she has been there. I cannot express the depth of my love and appreciation. Love you. So class of 2024, how are you feeling? I am sure, yeah, love it. I am sure some of you want to get this ceremony over with and hope my remarks are short. Others probably can't believe they did it, but most of you are thinking, what I'm going to do now? You're about to receive your degrees and enter the world as college graduates. People will look at you differently. Your family will expect more of you. Being a college graduate is not small feat. According to the United States Census, only 3 in 10 Georgians over 25 years of age has a bachelor's degree or higher. You have just joined an exclusive club. Your achievement, yes. Your achievement should be celebrated, but you must ask also who, what, and how. Who I can serve with my new degree. What I will do now to serve those around me. How will I be a catalyst for change? A journey to serve is not always easy. Like your classes, it can be tough, filled with long days, weekends, missed personal events, and great personal sacrifice. During the past 2 decades, I have labored to serve the great people of Gwinnett County under the Gold Dome. With every decision or vote, I ask myself, how will this help my community, my constituents, my county, and the people of Georgia? But my service has also come to a personal cost. Thanks again to the love of my wife and her own sacrifice, I am where I am today. You see, nothing in this life is achievable alone. Do not be too proud to ask for help, and be grateful when you receive it. If you didn't know, I am starting a new chapter in my journey. This year, I announced my retirement from the Georgia State Legislature. I have promised my wife over the last 3 election cycles that I will retire. Let's just say she was very adamant. I keep my promise this year. Like all of you, I'm going to enter the world as a different person. I will no longer be State Representative Pedro Marin. I will be just Pedro or Pete to some. I'm excited about what the future holds, as all of you should be. Stand strong on the knowledge and skills you have obtained here at GGC. Before we can charter a new course for ourselves, it is important to note where we came from and how we got to this point in our lives. As my accent reveals, I was not born in Georgia. I tried to tell people this is a Norcross accent, but no one seems to buy it. Actually, I was born and raised in San Juan, Puerto Rico. My early, Boricua. My early career was in the private sector, which led to me being relocated to Georgia in the 1990s. Let me say that the Gwinnett you know now today was not the Gwinnett back then. In the 1990s, our population was less than 400,000. Now we are over 1 million. After the 96 Olympics, the state was moving away from being a racially binary population and slowly becoming a multiracial, multi-ethnic population. And Gwinnett County was the test subject for how this shift will occur. This is the Gwinnett County I moved to. This is the county your parents or grandparents moving to. I'm sure they have some stories to tell. Today, as you graduate, you also have a responsibility. You must ensure that our beautiful county we call home continues to be the place where families flourish, where children enjoy the best education, where opportunities are abundant for all, and where life is enjoyable. Many of you will go to be entrepreneurs, teachers, nurses, civil servants, or work for corporations. In all these roles, do not forget the county, school system, and alma mater that helped make that a reality. Upon my arrival to Gwinnett, I became, for lack of a word, Mr. Latino. If there was an issue involving Latinos, call Pedro. If they need Latino representation on the board or a commission, call Pedro. If they were trying to understand how best to support Latinos, ask Pedro. But I took up that call with pride and a sense of honor and responsibility. I knew at that time that if not me, who? If not now, when? Today I call on you to be that voice for your communities and those around you. During my time under the Gold Dome, I have made it my mission to be as inclusive as possible, bringing all groups to their government, opening doors, making connections, and ensuring that all voices were heard at the table. My story could only be possible in our amazing county of Gwinnett. Who could believe that a relative recent arrival could become the longest-serving Latino in the Georgia General Assembly? It all started because of redistricting. A new seat emerged, and I was asked to run. After much prayer, conversation, internal debates, and more prayer, I decided to enter the race. Fortunately, I had no primary or general election opposition, so technically, I became the first Latino to be elected to the Georgia General Assembly. For the next 22 years, I served my constituents and the county as best as I could. It has been one of the greatest honors of my life, but now is the time to pass the baton. That is why we're here today. For those of us who did the work up to this point, we gladly pass the baton to all of you. You are our present and future. Take what you learned and use it to change the world. Realize your power. Manifest your dreams. This is no time to think small. Some would say, I was the right person at the right time in the history of Gwinnett. Well, I will let your history professors and political science to determine that. But without a question, you are the right people for this moment in time. Your degree matters. Let that sink in for a second. Your degree matters. More importantly, you matter. Ustedes son nuestro presente y futuro. Nunca lo olviden. Do you see the phenomenal talent you are graduating with? Look at the people on this stage. Do you see their pride in their eyes? Now, if you can look at your loved ones, see the love in their hearts. This is much their degree as it is yours. Es gracias a su sacrificio que muchos de ustedes están aquí. Now, look into yourself. Who will you be? What will you contribute to this world? If tensions arise, are you going to avoid it or step up to offer solutions? Hey, this speech is not about me. It's about you. How will you serve society? What is your contribution? Yes, this is the heavy portion of the speech. I believe you young people call it real talk. Gwinnett County has changed so profoundly since I first arrived in the 1990s. Today, our political, economic, and cultural leaders reflect our population. Decisions are not being made for us, but with us. Today, we're contributing our talents and passion to forge a better community where all people are seen, heard, respect, value, and can live in dignity. Yes, there's still more work to do, and we who collectively pave the roads for you expect you to accept that challenge and build along those roads. But more importantly, pave the roads we will need for future generations. Standing here, looking at all your shining faces, I realized my journey was so worth it. I believe in you, each one of you. I am invested in your success. I need you to be greater. I need you to matter more in this world. This is your charge today, graduates. Matter more. Be more. do more, dream more, love more, live more, inspire more, achieve more. Go forth with the confidence of having done something amazing. Go with all our love and appreciate it. Hopefully, as we walk these journeys, our paths will cross, and you will share your stories with me. I can't wait to hear them. Again, to President Joseph and the graduates of 2024, thank you for allowing me an opportunity to offer some remarks. I am deeply grateful and honored. God bless Georgia Gwinnett College, the state of Georgia, and the United States of America. Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Good morning. My name is Dakota Merriman, and I'm the outgoing president of Georgia Gwinnett College Student Government Association. Representative Marin, on behalf of the students of Georgia Gwinnett College, I would like to thank you for being here today to share your wisdom with the spring class of 2024. In appreciation of the positive impact your words will have on each of us for years to come, it is my honor to present to you this gift on behalf of both the Georgia Gwinnett College student body and the 2024 graduating class. Again, thank you for being here with us today.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Dakota, for that presentation and for your leadership of our student government. Representative Marin, thank you for accepting our invitation to share your invaluable wisdom. I'm certain our graduates, and I know for me, everybody attending here would remember your insightful and relevant remarks. Graduates, you're just moments away from joining a remarkable network of GGC alumni from all around the world. Here to greet you is Tom Willard, chair of the GGC Alumni Association. In 2011, Tom received his Bachelor's of Business Administration degree with a concentration in finance. He has been an active member of the Alumni Association since his graduation and is a powerful advocate for everything GGC. It is my privilege to welcome Tom to the podium.
Thank you, President Joseph, distinguished guests, friends and family, faculty and staff, and the Georgia Gwinnett College Class of 2024. On behalf of the GGC Alumni Association, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on your graduation. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to our association. As a first-generation graduate, I believe GGC has always empowered me to be the best me that I can be, and has inspired me to share my talents by giving back and helping others make others' lives better. Through the support and contributions of alumni, institutions can continue to grow and thrive. As new graduates, now alums of GGC, you have a unique opportunity to make a difference in the lives of current students and in the future of GGC. You can do that by attending alumni events, volunteering, and staying connected. I encourage you to take advantage of these opportunities. On behalf of the Georgia Gwinnett College Alumni Association, congratulations to the class of 2024. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Go be you, Grizzlies. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom, for your unwavering dedication to your alma mater and to your fellow alumni. We appreciate you immensely and look forward to seeing you and your fellow alumni and our new graduates in October at Grizzly Fest Homecoming. At this time, we'll proceed with the presentation of the degree candidates. I now call on the Senior Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs and our Provost, Dr. George Lowe, who will acknowledge those candidates who will graduate with honors and introduce the deans who will present the spring candidates for graduation.
Thank you, Dr. Joseph. In a moment, the deans of the schools of business, education, health sciences, liberal arts, and science and technology will present the candidates for the Nexus degree and the baccalaureate degrees of Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Education, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science. First, we will recognize those candidates who are graduating with academic honors. Graduates earning academic honors are noted on the graduate lists in your program. Academic honors will be announced as these graduates' names are called. Those graduates with the honors designation of summa cum laude have earned a grade point average above 3.875. Magna cum laude reflects those who earned a grade point average above 3.75. And those students graduating cum laude have earned a grade point average above 3.5. Will those students graduating with academic honors please rise and be recognized? Thank you, and please be seated. At this time, I ask the deans of our 5 academic schools to come forward to present the spring 2024 candidates and their applicable degrees and majors, which are listed in the commencement program. Dr. Tyler Yu, Business. Dr. Andrea Jasper, Education. Dr. Paula Gordon, Health Sciences. Dr. Mark Gilly, Liberal Arts. And Dr. Shavonda Mills, Science and Technology. Dean Yu.
President Joseph, on behalf of the School of Business faculty, it is my privilege to present the candidates who have completed the prescribed course of study for the Bachelor of Business Administration and the Bachelor of Science. These degree candidates, by character and achievement as judged by the faculty, have proven themselves worthy. Will the degree candidates with majors in business administration, the management information systems, and the members of the faculty in the School of Business please rise? Please be seated.
President Joseph, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Education, it is my privilege to present the candidates who completed the prescribed course of study for the Bachelor of Science in Education. These degree candidates, by character and achievement as judged by the faculty, have proven themselves worthy. Will the degree candidates with majors in elementary education, middle grades education, and special education, and members of the faculty of the School of Education, please rise? Please be seated.
President Joseph, on behalf of the School of Health Sciences faculty, it is my privilege to present the candidates who have completed the prescribed course of study for the Bachelor of Science and the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. These degree candidates, by character and achievement, as judged by the faculty, have proven themselves worthy. Will the degree candidates with majors in health science and nursing and members of the faculty in the School of Health Sciences please rise? Please be seated.
President Joseph, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Liberal Arts, it is my privilege to present the candidates who have completed the prescribed course of study for the Nexus degree, the Bachelor of Arts, and the Bachelor of Science. These candidates, by character and achievement, as judged by the faculty, have proven themselves worthy. Will the degree candidates with majors in professional editing for film and television, production design, production for film and television, professional sound design, English, English with teacher certification, history, history with teacher certification, political science with teacher certification, criminal justice, human development and aging services, human services, integrative studies, and psychology, as well as the faculty of the School of Liberal Arts, please rise. Please be seated.
President Joseph, on behalf of the School of Science and Technology faculty, it is my privilege to present the candidates who have completed the prescribed course of study for the Bachelor of Science. These degree candidates, by character and achievement, as judged by the faculty, have proven themselves worthy. Will the degree candidates with majors in biology, chemistry, environmental science, exercise science, information technology, mathematics and mathematics with teacher certification, and faculty members in the School of Science and Technology, please rise. Please be seated.
Would the candidates from the School of Business come forward and accept your diplomas from President Jan L. Joseph and be congratulated by Dean Tyler Yu of the School of Business.
Purvi Ben Shah, summa cum laude. Pooja Hema Kamer. Shivangi Patel, cum laude. Jasmine Amber Bibb. Lexi J. Strickland, magna cum laude. Michelle Elizabeth Urzua. Kalia Lyon Johnson. Ethan Gregory Brock, cum laude. Crystal Denise Bryson. Delenticia Rosalyn Vasquez. Lisbeth Alejandra Camacho. Ivania Lagunas Ramos, cum laude. Anaí Isabel Tejada. Samantha Lorazay Smith.
Amani A. Lawson.
Stephanie Clara. Quang Vu Nguyen. Nam Din Nguyen, summa cum laude. John Daniel Galusha, magna cum laude. Grant Christopher Hoffman, summa cum laude. Tristan Kevin James Vargas. Bryson Patrick Potter. Megan Gant, cum laude. Samin Yasser Hawk. Kayla M. Edwards. Fatima Samaria Suarez. Mitchell Anthony Graham. Michael Dean Looney Jr. Antoinette Takia Wooten. Tracy Vanessa Halley. Tai Chimeng Vu. Dewanda Renee Dade. Adeduni Moyosore Adeyoye. Denilson Ngomsi, cum laude. Darion Amir Michner. Jalen Cher Baker. Micah S. Perry. Devin Matthew Gensky. Nicola Santini, cum laude. Minella Jabo. Layla Begich. Alexander Mahatharath. Nelson Josue Alfaro. Anthony Palmerin. Denelson Gutierrez. Jackson Dowd Kate. Joseph William Dealey. Mark Ely Deslom Sr. Larry Davis McClelland. Hannah Da Rithmazai, cum laude. Lorena Jackson Espiritu Santo, cum laude. Melissa Anais Batris. Grace Emilia DeWande. Taylor M. Gonzalez. Nok Way Deep. Usman Ishtiaq. Jacob Jose Celaya Almanza. Rodolfo Martinez Laguna Jr. Lauren Priscilla Ruiz. Tin Mi Tran. Roger Pacheco, magna cum laude. Jenna Baksh, magna cum laude. Wu Zhongshin. Hong An Tu Vu, magna cum laude. Eduardo Andres Bueso I. Madison Raquel Hubler, magna cum laude. Sarah G. Sulcer, cum laude. Zachary Thomas Felton. Justin Bailey Field, summa cum laude. Mariella Bamaka, cum laude. Tran Kim Trun Mui. Tamari Mercedes Francis. Maria del Carmen Silva Jimenez. Elizabeth Gebermeskel. Alexander F. Larson, magna cum laude. Uyen Fung Trung. Litzy Cuenca. Diego Augustine Milesi. Samuel Wilkins Jean-Pierre. Elijah Stanford Barnes. Bruno Villanueva. Osip Boy. Julian Rivera Jr. Jordan Alice Champagne. Patrice M. Hampton. Kathy Paredes. Sarai Sanchez Castillo, summa cum laude. Julia Reyes. Lania Monet Henderson. Catherine Irene Clark, summa cum laude. Kayla Chantel Scott. Asiana D. Williams. Pamela Rose Partridge. Maria Alejandra Gonzalez. Kyle Jalen Jackson. Yilsomde Edith Nadege Yabre. Steve Sandoval Nolasco. Yana Shikula, summa cum laude. Belma Sinan, summa cum laude. Tony Tay Pham. Shauna K. Stewart, cum laude. Brian Joseph Madaram, magna cum laude. Caleb Lee Sanchez. Shawnice Alicia Smith. Eloy Salvador Altamirano. Mada Longi. Madison Lynn Clark. Jordan Taylor Elder. Ernesto A. Rivera Rubio. Robert Walker Tuning Jr. David Perez. Israel Ashley Hayes, magna cum laude. Vanessa Lizette Rodriguez. Manuela Carmona Franco, cum laude. Stephanie Adreina Fernandez Blanco, magna cum laude. Alexis Gurmendi. David Robert Schmidt, Jr., magna cum laude. Ramses Sadir Seminario, magna cum laude. Connor J. Claymore, summa cum laude. Zachary James Garrison, cum laude. Stephanie Sanchez Delgado. Nelly Ramirez. Ingrid Natalia Munoz Gonzalez. Yulisa Gomez. Ada Angela Gonzalez. Litzy Patino, magna cum laude. Leila Mary Rojas. Jari Hakeem Robinson. Brandon Dominguez. Shomari Darius Nickel. Grayson Fitzgerald Scott. Ariana Lachey Ewers. Paula Cristina Arisa Herrera. Ethan Riley Anderson. Sarah Lynn Lewis. Jacob Reese McCaffrey. Bekend R. Kwasi, magna cum laude. Jason Ivan Poak. Brian Cardona Soto. Jaslyn Nichelle Gadsden, cum laude. Selena Yamileth Reyes Ayala. Marlon Kiam Spencer. Michaela Lene Cummings. Raven Shante Brown, cum laude. Jalen Kristen Young. Kanu Precious Agabi. Kevin Allen Hagan. Kendall Malia Parks. Cheyenne Lachey Penn. Tasia Danielle Smith. Travis Lamar Peterkin. Berenice Sanchez. Rachel Taylor McGee. Karen G. Gomez Orellana, magna cum laude. Rim Omar El Shemma. Grant Mitchell Forbes, summa cum laude. Ian Andrew Cardenas, summa cum laude. Kevin Jose Reyes Hernandez. Connor Joseph Smith, magna cum laude. Aiden Jonathan Joseph Wong, magna cum laude. Jan Zavery Sereneche Chua. Yabsira Fikru Gebramariam. Xavier Dijon Preston.
Would the candidates of the School of Education come forward and accept your diplomas from President Jan L. Joseph and be congratulated by Dean Dr. Andrea Jasper.
Nashira Brenda Nabriat. Tuwin To No Le, summa cum laude. Amaya Ramcharan. Olivia Alexandria Banks. Tausif Zahira. Jermaine Gale. Lauren Ashley Pontius. Brianna Nia Christian. Jamila Imani Pickering, magna cum laude. Claire Annalise Garney, magna cum laude. Harley Michelle Stapp, cum laude. Kylie Jewel Palak, cum laude. William Dustin Wilson. Shaina Anahi Nova, cum laude. Lizette Yasmin Barker. Catherine C. Flanders. Maria Guadalupe Cortez Lorenzo. Fabiana Manrique. Nayeli Bautista, cum laude. Liza Kathleen Early. Josie Ann Hawk, summa cum laude. Lauren Taylor Camp. Sequoia Alexis Gibson. Joshua Ranger Lee, cum laude. Tatiana Aileen Hernandez, cum laude. Madison Gail Sanchez, cum laude. Rebecca Lynn Parson, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Cannon. Cameron James Carambelis, summa cum laude. Ruby Cheyenne Montañez, summa cum laude. Crystal Lee Barnett, summa cum laude. Mary Beth Gaucher, cum laude. Vaughn A. Edwards. Sandra Michelle Cruz, cum laude. Danique Antonia Gray. Emily Selena Santizo Bartolon, magna cum laude. Elena Giselle Villatoro Diaz. Gabriela Akima Mentor, magna cum laude. Omeria Sharian Maddox, cum laude. Nicholas Raul Sarabia, cum laude. Jasmine Francis Hurd. Magdalena Diane Copes. Casey Ann Jenny V. Osborne, cum laude. Raven Olivia Smith. Abigail Grizzle. Mary Catherine Long. Tyra Elizabeth Coles. Catherine Elizabeth Miller. Abigail Grace Kennedy. Danielle M. Holman, cum laude. Andrea Jocelyn Ponce Tovar, summa cum laude. Sierra A. Delgado, cum laude. Carla Angeles, cum laude. Malena Jaylene Chavak Zatino. Mariana Solis Gonzalez. Aranza Citlali Garcia. Perla Jasmine Betancourt. Victoria Ryan Samuels, magna cum laude. Shelby G. Minor, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Brooke Jackson, cum laude. Brooke Pizant Smith, cum laude. Nina Magdalena Page. Amada Marina Contreras. Spencer Payden Feinberg. Kirsten Nicole Laughlin. Megan Elizabeth Plink. Jacqueline Chavez. Madeline Eve Davis. Riva Lenore Allen. Hannah Jihe Lee, magna cum laude. Lindsay Elizabeth Griffin, cum laude. Lucia Hansuk Kim, magna cum laude. Jessica Franchelle Kuzan. Stephanie Robin Walker. Lisbeth Hidalgo Moran. Alyssa Kali Brinkman, cum laude. Melissa Rodriguez Morales. Miriam Sanchez. Tasneem Jamal Galia. Kimberly Dawn Hale, cum laude. Jane Marie Carl, cum laude. Khadijah Holam Saki. Mariah Alexis Wright, cum laude. Melanie Leal. Kimberly Lynn Allen, magna cum laude. Linda Duwachi Her, magna cum laude. Lorna Jane Cabael Brown. Maxine Aretha Beckett, cum laude. Sharon Anita Boyland Caldwell. Karen Renee Jones. Vera Kos Zulfich. Nacheli Ann Soto. Bobby Ann Boswell, cum laude. Bobby Hoffman. Samantha Ruth Haddon, cum laude. Madeline Erin Holmes, cum laude. Kaylin Jeanette Wickline. Nayeli Noemi Ponce Peña, magna cum laude. Avion Atiria McLean, cum laude. Abigail Sanchez Soto. Daniela Nava. Emily Marie Ellis, magna cum laude. Daniela Alessandra Valera Tejada, summa cum laude. Sela G. Server. Jessica Fuentes. Carmen Coles. Auntie Vu. Rawan Hosni Mustafa, magna cum laude. Tabitha Lynn Hardin.
Would the candidates from the School of Health Sciences come forward and accept your diplomas from President Jan L. Joseph and be congratulated by Interim Dean Paula Gordon?
Angela Lee, cum laude. Faith L. Tanksley, cum laude. Charlene T. Endovu, cum laude. Christine D. Ha, magna cum laude. Mariana Soseda Munoz. Alina Roxana Lupu, magna cum laude. Crystal Ann Powell, cum laude. Quintez Bernard Dennis, cum laude. Auditel Fleury Lonzier. Emily Mandujano, cum laude. Colby Christina McDonald, magna cum laude. Favor Ogaku Agabi, magna cum laude. De'Air Marissa Michner. Danielle Brown, cum laude. Sianowit Mesfin Hiliesis, magna cum laude. Jamie M. Dow, cum laude. Lizette Garcia, cum laude. Kayla Imari Thompson. Sasha Renee Taylor. Danny Victoire Gassa. Vilma Daniela Robles Barahona. Karen R. Ajay. Jaylene Zorilla. Chloe Madison Goins, cum laude. Aubrey Grace Markham. Shelby Nicole Welgas. Lakendra Manaya Griffin, cum laude. Anaí Alvarado Fajardo. Yenny Delgado Cabrera. Danielle Nicole Rogers. Stephanie Renee Howell. Brianna Michelle Connor, summa cum laude. Brianna Maureen Wormley. Lena Nok Vo, magna cum laude. Duang Dong Tok No, magna cum laude. Sarah Lydia Monita, cum laude. Sharon Christine Matos, cum laude. Fabiola A. Alvarado Aguilar, magna cum laude. Christina Lorraine Weston, magna cum laude. Amber Jade Crucillo, cum laude. Brant H. Sharkey Maxwell, summa cum laude. Ryan McCall Milliken. Samuel B. Skinner. Carla J. Gomez Estrada, cum laude. Haley M. Xiong. Cornelia Adaku Oche. Michael Lee Figgs III. Sierra Wise. Marcel John, summa cum laude. Zuhal John, summa cum laude. Fatia F. Adegbola, cum laude. Angelica Velasquez Medina, cum laude.
Would the candidates from the School of Liberal Arts come forward and accept your diplomas from President Jan L. Joseph and be congratulated by Interim Dean Mark Gilley?
Jimmy Senescar. Carson Wayne Grubbs. Jason M. Shelby Ann Hartzer. Danietta Charnice Hartman. Francesca Marie Regalado Salas. Laura Camila Butrago. Cynthia Hernandez. Nancy Faith Thompson. Kayla Andresia Hill. Angela Mariu Rocha Mendez. Jonathan Daytona Belk II. Jocelyn Marie McCain. Jeremy Scott Fagan. Jia Jin Gao. Yesenia Alfonso. Destiny Ariel Morgan Stacy. Zaire Walker. Tyler Christopher Harris. Tyler R. Clayton. Julian Lawrence Ellis, magna cum laude. Laura M. Alfiadu Zunguza, magna cum laude. Leslie Trejo Rangel, cum laude. Stephanie Bibiano, cum laude. Sonia Ramirez Barcenas. Lori Kate Key, cum laude. Kayla Kiera Hunter. Diamond Tayana Okila Wiseman. Sarah Ann Corley. Jalen Malik Brown. Joshua Lamar Florence, magna cum laude. Deidre Simone Brown. Anthony Joseph Cheney Jr. Craig Anthony Brown Jr., magna cum laude. Jasmine Barbara Umanya. Jessica D. McMillan. Ryan Samuel Pesca, summa cum laude. Takia Copeland. Reggie Anaya Corbett. Ave Michelle Freeman. Natalie Yasmin Varela Contreras. Sydney Anaya Jones, magna cum laude. Sandra Melissa Lopez Medina. Savannah Elizabeth Thorne. Aaliyah Kawai Cleland, cum laude. Kanisha Shantae Fuller, magna cum laude. Sandra Elizabeth Yvonne Kenton. Kendall Riley Crawford. Juliana Edra Ezek, cum laude. Laura Valentina Davis, magna cum laude. Ashton A. Allison. Juliana Grace Humphreys. Tierra Cyan Thomas, cum laude. Simone Larimore Brown. Leslie Viviana Cruz. Caitlin Alexis Madison. Zoe Razan Kenmore, cum laude. Laura Catherine Gazda, cum laude. Ethan Larry Hester, cum laude. Fernando Zarate Zaragoza, magna cum laude. Michael Lemus. Emily Paola Fuentes. Alina Navid, summa cum laude. Zori Adia Reeves Thomas. Marcus Jamal McDaniel. Gabby Gordillo, magna cum laude. Kidada Adriana Rowe. Alondra Nicole Canino Perez. Alicia Diana Hickson, magna cum laude. Julia Lauren Di Carvalho. Zion Olivia Scott. Yasmin Janae Chester. Ian Anthony Asensio Linares, cum laude. Zachary J. Hinson, summa cum laude. Shauna Lynn. Karam Viviana Martinez. Diana Marie Alfonso. Andrew Michael Weeks. Nael Furat Alamri. Aaliyah Jacinda Miller. Evan Alexander Wright, cum laude. Mackenzie Ashton Cruz, magna cum laude. Ethan John Clark. Emerald Marie Hardy, cum laude. Luke Alexander Brown, summa cum laude. Darian Michael Malone. Abby Madison Shores, cum laude. Brittany D. Evans. Callie Victoria Shelton. Natalie Ann Smirker. Cameron Ivy Dillingham, summa cum laude. James Morse Jr. Nikosha Michele Pugh. Elena Mayo, cum laude. Jeffrey Kupshi Xiong. Justin Noland Mathis, summa cum laude. Candace Celeste Douglas, cum laude. Laura Isabella Charcopa. Michael Derek Humphrey, Jr. Kimberly Yeliani Rangel Aldana. Caitlin Danielle Ellis. Natasha Sharon Casey. Lainey Cheyenne Trent. Nicole Andrea Lahara, cum laude. Nicholas Edward Brown. Alexandria Danielle Smith. Rylan Jace Lindsay, cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Supik, summa cum laude. Julio Cesar Maldonado Benitez. Jackson Garcia, magna cum laude. Perla M. Matias Reynoso. Nicole Marie Candelaria Arbona. Anamin Dayanara Andrade. Giselle Gonzalez Navarrete. Alexis Simone Washington. Mara J. Coleman, summa cum laude. David Alberto Parra, summa cum laude. Jennifer Ramirez, summa cum laude. Valentina Monsalve. Ingrid Samain Hernandez Reyes. Daniel Jordan Lee. Gonzalo Antonio Jimenez Ruiz. James Ellie Kadari Smith. Jamie Melissa Tarleton, summa cum laude. Sarah Anna Marie Summersill, magna cum laude. Daniel Jacobo Ortiz. Lois Equia Ose, magna cum laude. Destiny Ezekiah Dreek McCowan. Delea Sarah Jean Harris. Jamaria Sharon Bostick. Christopher Ryan Malouf. Fatima Aurora Hernandez Lobato. Angelica Victoria Burgos. Charlie Peter Tzik, magna cum laude. Serish Imtiaz Vera. Jonathan Asmerom Hagos, cum laude. Travis Rayshawn Hunter. Priscilla Gomez. Yamilet Cardenas, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Ramirez, magna cum laude. Joshua David Wheeler. To Tran, cum laude. Samantha Esperanza Reyes. Bisola Eunice Jayasimi. Carlos Enriquez Soto, cum laude. Kevin Giovanni Martinez. Erica Barham, summa cum laude. Emily Giovanna Cedeno. Yasmin Nikiria Cade. Rashida Janae Randall. Leanna Francine Richards, cum laude. JL Abilene Mack. Jordan Elizabeth Hundley Bailey. Tiana Marie Carletta Lewis. Rodrigo Alejandro Martinez, summa cum laude. Dylan Cruz, summa cum laude. Benjamin D. Foster. Sameh Marwan Awad, cum laude.
Tyler Probst.
Jeffrey Pack, cum laude. Jayla George. Hannah Cinteria Clay, summa cum laude. Jason Patrick Harris. Faith Lynn Wellmaker, summa cum laude. Donnell Julene McCaw. Mayetzi Mungia. Amy Martinez Magana. Eldina Husic, magna cum laude. Damian Lee Shakir. Molly Grace Lazat. Victoria Monique Watson. Gracie M. Cronick. Michelle Carmona, cum laude. Tiffany Elizabeth Leach. Arnell Usich. Alina Shah Rashti. Peyton Joseph McGuire, magna cum laude. Maya M. Dixon, cum laude. Alexis Renee Vanderhuff, cum laude. Sarah Ashley Caulfield, cum laude. Josiah Mack Boyd, summa cum laude. Kelly Renee Pereira. Caitlin Elizabeth Nowak. Gianna Gabriela Zaffino.
Please limit the cheering to allow the next graduate to be heard. Thank you so much.
Zachary Scott Staling. Jessica Rudolph. Rodney Jerome Knight. Deja Stephanie Maloney. Jordan Keaton Ratcliffe. Kenya Marie Ellington. Caleb Miles Howard. Nathan Marty Gachel, cum laude. Reese N. Rungerwang. Nolan M. Miner. Richard Bostain, cum laude. Kiara Stephen, magna cum laude. Joseph Benjamin Roboto, cum laude. Jonathan Daniel Seba. Teresa Seaman McGahee. Jonathan Gomez.
Jaden Garcia Sarabia.
Jaime Mier Jr. Nashe Annie Nabriette. Chloe Marguerite Bingham. Andrea Marie Williams.
Guests are asked to please limit your celebrating to allow the next graduate to be heard. Thank you.
Nathan Andrew Smith, magna cum laude. Oluwatomisin T. Osinkoya. Molly Page Gregory. Eva Rose Simonetti, cum laude. Allison Brooke Burton. Catherine Haid.
Would the candidates from the School of Science and Technology come forward and accept your diplomas from President Jan L. Joseph and be congratulated by Dean Shavonda Mills.
Simone Bernice Edwards. Arlene Marielle Melgen, summa cum laude. Stephanie Lopez. Catherine Asfaw. Sabrina Rochelle Griffin, summa cum laude. Jaden Chase Richardson. Hein Tan Tong, magna cum laude. Ruth Meacham. Hillary Adelaide Bustillo. Shaquila Antonea Fisher. Natalie Cow. Irina Yachimovich. Ilhana Hanna Lehovac. Dakota M. Smith. Chloe Lauren Jackson, cum laude. Ahmed Salim Islam. David Adrian Alexandru, cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Johnson, cum laude. Megan Elena Baturni. Crystal Marie Ivy. Byron D. Fisher, cum laude. Grayson Truth Watts. Caitlin Shajong Zong. Amalia N. Baron Aguirre, magna cum laude. Tran Lee Bao Ho, cum laude. Teen Lee, cum laude. Casey Doherty Banks. David Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Jacoby A. Miller, summa cum laude. Richard B. Rodas, summa cum laude. Moin Syed, cum laude. Justin Marley Cox, summa cum laude. Andrew N. Zong, cum laude. Adam Stewart Isaac Myers. Dylan J. Holtzmeister, cum laude. Dionise Nelson Del Rosario. Tiffany Greer Mason. Corey William Scott. Logan Mackenzie Aller, summa cum laude. Miranda Mary Robinson. Brandy Nicole Ryan. Destiny Delilah Renard. Erika Tinajero. Khalil Bijan Hamilton. Diana Mary Toro. Benjamin Takota. Lillian E. Vore, cum laude. Janella Sonia Torres Wendell. Jesus Angel Fernandez Medina. Jennifer Jean Kafazakis. Oprah Divine Noeli Adu. Erin Marie Watt, cum laude. Mai Win Tran. Abigail Elizabeth Bailey, cum laude. Sebastian Farias, cum laude. Alfredo Delgado. Connor J. Winkler. Jordan Nicole Pape, summa cum laude. Luke David Martin. Abdullah Jackson Njai, cum laude. Cesar Isai Ordonez Garcia. Josh Thodathil Phillip. Tyler Garland Black, magna cum laude. Nellie Isabel Dudek, summa cum laude. Jessica Marie Hand, cum laude. Peyton Austin Humphreys. Martha Emma Slay, magna cum laude. Melvin J. Soriano Mendez, magna cum laude. Joseph Paul Grados, magna cum laude. Denite H. Araya. Atsiri Giselle Hernandez, cum laude. Dua Fatima Cavaja, summa cum laude. Alejandro Osorio Ocampo, cum laude. Samuel Umar. James D. Walters. Edgar Norman Doricho III. Matthew Stephen Elenteni, cum laude. Jasmine Chanel Saunier. William Micaeus Debrelin Simmons. Saad Mehdi, summa cum laude. Ishika Virani. Kaylee Ann Phillips, magna cum laude. Adapeju Olawunmi Abodunrin. Aaron Shamar Caldwell. Santarius Renard Jackson. Kiana Lachelle Miltier. Ashley Nicole Hendricks. Jeanette Guadalupe Morales, magna cum laude. Melanie Mendez. Rodrigue Kinsala Kimingalu. Omar Luis Vega Rivera. Jafet Manuel Leon Perez, magna cum laude. Kaylee Alexa Stewart. Alvin Mitchell Smith. Shakira Abigail Salmon. Nela Karametovic, cum laude. Kayla Margaret Urbina. Destiny Johnson, cum laude. Monaver Rahman. Ryan Forrest Campbell. Pratik Chowdhury, cum laude. Cody Glenn Ledford, cum laude. Alexander C. Keo, summa cum laude. Noah Lee Swaim, cum laude. Amna Saeed, cum laude. V.T.E. Nguyen, cum laude. Christina Politis Barton, cum laude. Matthew Xie. Merritt Wilbert Reese V. Kayla A. Thomas, cum laude. Joao dos Reis Macedo. Mariam Amadi. Drew B. Kuykendall. Aiden Riley Colquitt, cum laude. Juan Fernando Carmona Franco. Christian Rodriguez. Gregory Dion Smith, Jr. Timothy Kofi Chinny Abiesi. Unnati Prashant Kakart. Jennifer Lynn Ong, cum laude. Marco Antonio Cherez, Jr. Peter Ikechukwu Okulocha, cum laude. Rianne Grace Hollins. Austin Stewart Coleman. Benjamin Walker Carone. Anthony Jamie Benitez Andino, cum laude. Nawal Kader, cum laude. Jessica B. Taza, cum laude. Alif Khan. Samuel Philip Doss, cum laude. Connor Christopher McCoy. Monad Isa Tia Abras. Chantia Halima Ishtar Atkins. Chantia Halima Ishtar Atkins.
Christopher Gamboa.
Holly Kiyomi Aliyah Boaz. Finagbe Dukuli. Chidia Bube Eninyaya Okebalama. Jamil Ziad Abu Ziad. Morgan Elizabeth Whitmire, cum laude. Jesus Avila Wihon. Malia Danielle Duffy, cum laude. Ruba Barguthi. Coy Dominique Sanders. Antoine Ferez Mendez. Abibat Oluwabukuola Oketade. Ayomide J. Jacobs. Zainab Angela Olawi. Jonathan Isaac Valadez. Jeffrey K. John, summa cum laude. Faizan Asif Kazi, summa cum laude. James Jareth Lagunas. Abigail John, cum laude. Aurora Sepide Arjmand, magna cum laude. Dakota L. Merriman, cum laude. Austin Lance Lanier. Victoria Elizabeth Meehan. Caitlin Marolino Villarama. Jacqueline Adriana Vergara, cum laude. Grayson Moss Torbush, Jr. Roberto Alvarado. Valentina Carreño. Kayla Donye Cardwell, cum laude. Jessica L. Peruleski, magna cum laude. Sarah Alejandra Nino, cum laude. Tamara Brooke Olson, cum laude. Rachel Patricia Reddick, summa cum laude. Kayla Nu Vang, magna cum laude. Juliana Andrea Romero, cum laude. Saran Yosef, summa cum laude. Christopher George Matuza. Sydney Mae McFarland. Gabriel Fernandez. Cassandra Oyinyechuku Achieng Onuoha. Donovan E. Blackman. Jesus J. Garcia. Hakeem J. Conte. Juan Pablo Garzon, cum laude. Kayla Marie Morgan, cum laude. Donnie Hong, magna cum laude. Juan R. Herrera, cum laude. Christian Joseph Sobremonte, cum laude. Jason Sukram, cum laude. Julian Lawrence Ellis, magna cum laude. Sterling D'Angelo Giger.
Now, will the spring 2024 candidates for graduation, the faculty and the deans, please rise. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there, because this is my favorite time. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and pending final approval of the Georgia Gwinnett College faculty, and certification by the GGC Registrar, I hereby confer upon you the Nexus and Bachelor's degrees as designated and recorded in today's commencement program. Not yet. These degrees are conferred with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Still not yet. Graduates, almost there. You may now transfer your tassels from your right to your left, signifying your graduation from Georgia Gwinnett College. Congratulations. Few more little things we still have to do. Would everyone continue to stand for a few more minutes as we listen to the Georgia Gwinnett Alma Mater sung for us by Zay Nelson. Zay.
And remember all we've learned along the way. And with knowledge and compassion, we will build communities, leading by example and with dignity. Georgia, Gwinnett will never forget how we have grown, and those that we met in Georgia, Gwinnett, with love and respect. Our alma mater, Georgia, Gwinnett. Our alma mater, Georgia, Gwinnett.
Well, what a way to end the day. So thank you, Zay, for that wonderful rendition of our GGC alma mater. Would everyone just please be seated one last time? Because we have come to the end of today's commencement exercises. So on behalf of the entire GGC family, our graduates, faculty, staff, and of course the administration, thank you for celebrating with us. Please enjoy the rest of your day. But before that, we always say, go Grizzlies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the exit of the platform party and the recession of the faculty and the spring 2024 graduates in that order. Again, we ask that you please remain standing until the conclusion of the recessional.